The history of human endeavor has been a history of exploration. Human beings have always looked to the skies and been aware of their place in something bigger than their own surrounds.
Fire. 8 seconds.
Beautiful black sky. Amazing view.
View is incredible.
Welcome to Spaceport America. Thanks for joining me. I'm here in beautiful New Mexico, home of Virgin Galactic spaceflight operations. My name is Michael Colglazier, and I'm the CEO of Virgin Galactic. Today marks just over 1 week since I joined the wonderful team here, following over 3 decades of helping create magical customer experiences at the Walt Disney Company. And what better way to kick my career off than getting to speak with all of you about a great customer experience milestone in Virgin Galactic's amazing journey. Today, we're sharing the culmination of incredible creativity, unswerving dedication, and total commitment to realizing our dream of opening space to change the world for good. In a moment, we will be revealing to you, for the first time, the interior design of our spaceship cabin. In many ways, the cabin is the design centerpiece of this transformational journey. It's this cabin which will enable hundreds and then thousands of people to embark on one of the most unforgettable journeys of their lives, that of spaceflight. Our astronauts are going to experience the majesty of space from within these cabin's walls, and they'll be peering out the windows at the beauty of our home planet from the black sky around them. It's a big moment today, certainly for me as the new CEO and for everyone here at Virgin Galactic, but also for anyone who has ever dreamt of flying to space, including, of course, our wonderful founder, Sir Richard Branson. Richard's here to welcome you all and add his own thoughts to this important moment, and then our Chief Space Officer, George Whitesides, will open the cabin door. Richard, thank you for joining us. Over to you.
Well, hello everybody, and a huge thank you for joining us today to share our excitement in revealing the spaceship cabin interior. It's a big moment because although the event may be virtual, its significance in starting to open space to everyone is very real. It is a cabin which has been designed specifically to allow thousands of people to achieve their dreams of spaceflight safely and to maximize every aspect of that fabulous journey. We started Virgin 50 years ago, and looking back, we've always been on a journey with a clear purpose: to transform customer experience and make business a force for good. While that journey has never been plain sailing, it has always attracted brilliant fellow travelers who have brought many dreams to reality, with a common theme of using great design to create distinctive and delightful experiences, whatever the business. Design determines how you make people feel and how they interact with your product. It started with our stunning spaceships and mothership, and it flowed through to our spaceport, our spacesuits, and every personalized step of the customer journey. And now, the spaceship cabin. The cabin is special because, while it's been created to integrate seamlessly with every other aspect of our astronaut journey, it is also the design centerpiece. Somebody once said to me that Virgin Galactic's spaceship was the first one to have been built from the inside out. And although there is a degree of poetic license in that statement, it contains a fundamental truth. We started with what we believed would be an optimal customer experience, and then we built the spaceship around it. And we will continue with that ethos as we expand our fleet and cement Virgin Galactic's position as the space line for Earth. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to see this cabin. So let's go back to Spaceport America.
Hi everyone. It is a little over a year since we flew to space twice in fairly short succession. It was during these flights that we provided the important proof of concept when we flew our chief astronaut trainer, Beth Moses, in the cabin. It was that flight that set us off on another big year where we were able to finalize the cabin components which would inform the ultimate design. Let's hear from Beth briefly on the testing she did in our last spaceflight.
My name is Beth Moses, and I'm the Chief Astronaut Instructor and a flown astronaut at Virgin Galactic. I was the first person to fly in the customer cabin of SpaceShipTwo as an engineer and an instructor testing the cabin. And that flight showed that the cabin was ready for human occupancy. I flew in a prototype cabin with research payloads, tested a lot of things. It tested a few ways to get in and out of the seat. It tested ways to improve the seat interfaces. It tested translation aids, handling aids, how you move about the cabin. Very fundamentally, it looked at how the cabin moves about you when you are floating and weightless. What aspects of the experience stand out, perhaps in ways that we didn't anticipate before a human could go calibrate that. So now I've rolled that all into training and into the cabin design so that it is perfectly tuned, elegant, easy, safe, wonderful. It was already freaking remarkable, and now it's even more so for all of our future customers. So the moment where we strapped in and the hatch was closed and the wheels started to roll sticks with me as a moment of sort of personal gravitas, like I am about to do the most important job of my life and I am going to do it well. The rocket motor is not exceptionally loud. You are under 3G, you are rocketing into space. It is the rocket ride of your life. And then the rocket motor cut off. You can see the Earth outside all the windows. It is super, super bright, very high definition. It just engulfed me. Space is deep, deep, deep black, and it looks endless. And probably the next standout moment, I did the first half of my test, and then I purposely joined the pilots near the cockpit for apogee. And that's probably the standout moment of my life. Floating, free, in the ship, and the ship came to a stop above Earth, and it felt endless. The cabin interior supports savoring the view of Earth from space in every way possible. It both facilitates your movement about the cabin, so you can get to any window or next to any person that you'd like to, while simultaneously not distracting you from the view that you're looking at. The cabin interior will be successful when the space flight and the view of Earth from space is the star of the show, and the cabin is almost an invisible but perfect supporting act.
This is probably the most exciting design project in the world right now. Sending people to space has not only expanded our understanding of science, but taught us amazing things about human ingenuity, physiology, and psychology. From space, we're able to look with a new perspective, both outward and back. From space, the borders that are fought over on Earth are arbitrary lines. And from space, it is clear that there is much more that unites us than divides us. And so, it is no wonder that I'm excited to reveal the cabin design today. A cabin that is your own personal vessel, taking you on a journey that astronauts before you have come back from and found that it has given them a life-changing perspective on the world. Now, to fully understand and address all requirements, the brief for the cabin design was defined through inputs from a wide variety of experts, including doctors, astronaut trainers, pilots, engineers, and perhaps most importantly, our future astronaut customers themselves. The interior of the spaceship was designed with one thing in mind: the view of the Earth from space. Let's hear about the design story from some of the key individuals involved.
I think Virgin Galactic has always been a great 21st century manifestation of what it has always meant to be Virgin. I think Richard recognized from the start the power of smart design in positive disruption. And whether you're flying on a Virgin plane or you're working out in a Virgin gym or whether you're staying at a Virgin hotel, you can see that. And so when we were starting the Virgin Space Line, we had both a huge opportunity and also a challenge to make sure that not only did we continue in that tradition, but we elevated in a way that was commensurate with the scale and the nature of what we're doing here.
The very first thing that we did as a company when we started out was we talked to our customers about their expectations for what they wanted when they went to space. And it was those expectations around the rocket ride, the weightlessness, the view of the Earth from space, and the reception of their astronaut wings upon the conclusion of the journey that were the key drivers behind our entire design process.
The space experience we know is potentially a transformative one. Astronauts that have come back from space in the last 40 or 50 years don't talk about their space experience for a few months or even a few years. They talk about it for the rest of their life. There is a cognitive change. They get this planetary perspective. They want to come back and share that.
When Virgin Galactic's customers first climb on board, we want the interior of the spaceship to drive that excitement and anticipation of what's in store.
Legacy forever.
We're creating the world's first commercial space line. It calls for a collective commitment towards reinvention. We've got the opportunity to define an important part of our future, and in doing so, we're creating something truly compelling.
We can't go a week without the space industry breaking down another barrier, realizing a new innovation, moving forward on what was once considered impossible. The exploration of space is the ultimate expression of the human desire to push boundaries and stands at the pinnacle of our species' achievements. Not just for the ingenuity required, but for the fact that without it, modern life would be unrecognizable. And now, the first look at our spaceship's cabin design features.
3, 2, 1.
To fully embrace the design opportunity within the cabin, our spaceship crew seat really is an iconic feature, and we've tailored our seats for each individual astronaut. We've used the highest grade aluminium and carbon fiber manufacturing techniques, and we've cantilevered the structure from the cabin sidewalls. Your seat's also dynamic and enhances comfort during each stage of your flight. When you leave your seat in space, it reclines to maximize cabin space for you to enjoy weightlessness, and it remains reclined during re-entry, so we direct and optimize G-forces without detracting from the thrill of the ride. We've provided each astronaut with their own personal digital display within the seat backs. The display gives us the opportunity to share live flight data with you, so speed, G, the boost time that's remaining of your flight, all helping provide more memorable magic touches to your experience. Under Armour manufactured the technical knit material. It's extremely lightweight and requires no stitching to just ensure that perfect fit onto your seat. We also worked closely with Seymour Powell to develop our colour and material palettes. We wanted a harmonious connection to your spacesuit, so we've used blue and teal colours and hues to work with that. But also, we've incorporated gentle nods of colour to space itself and a connection back to Earth. The cabin's lined with an extremely lightweight and soft engineered foam with a honeycomb structure. Functionally, we were able to improve thermal and acoustic qualities of the cabin, but the lining also provides a soft touch as you explore the cabin during weightlessness. Your view's the focus of your time in zero-G, and to guide you towards experiencing this incredible moment, we've got 17 windows, each bordered by a soft circular halo which helps focus and frame your view. We've designed the halo edges to allow you to move around the cabin and to perfectly position yourself to view Earth below. In zero-G, the cabin effectively becomes a 360-degree climbing frame. We're fortunate enough to work alongside several astronauts at Virgin Galactic, and their experiences of space tell us that it's deep, deep black, and that Earth is extremely bright, giving us the most beautiful and natural light source on board. But we also know the importance of lighting in our environments and how we can use that to enhance your experience. So we've taken the opportunity to incorporate lighting into our spaceship as well. We use it functionally, for example, when you're boarding and preparing for your flight. We've also programmed it for different phases of your flight, whether it's using a calming color on your cruise up to release altitude, or we can add more vibrancy through the energetic rocket boost phase, or we turn it off completely whilst you're in space. And it's during this phase we let Earth itself provide the ultimate beautiful lighting. We know our customers want to perfectly record every aspect of their experience, and we've ensured that we've got this covered. There's no need to take your own camera. As we all know, your time is going to be spent enjoying weightlessness and those amazing views back to Earth. We've built in 16 cameras on board to record every one of those moves that you make on your trip. We're always wanting to add those personal, magic moments to all of our experiences, and we've added another one on board with the inclusion of a large circular mirror at the back of the cabin. While 16 onboard cameras will be capturing your every move for later viewing, we felt you should also be able to see yourself enjoying the freedom of weightlessness in real time, illuminated by the natural, beautiful brightness of the Earth.
Our cabin needs to balance the functional and emotional needs of our customers in a high adrenaline environment, as well as a weightless viewing platform, so every touchpoint has been designed with an intuitive usability. Virgin Galactic's Spaceship 2 system is designed to fly both humans and science research payloads to space. So the cabin design is flexible. We can easily replace the seats with payload racks for specific flights, and this importantly means that we can fly researchers with their experiments, a unique space science lab for affordable and repeatable human-tended science research. Space is hard, and we'll only open it to more people by working together. With companies such as Under Armour, who are providing the spaceware system to our customers, and who also helped us with the soft finishing to the spaceship seats. Likewise, Land Rover, who assist our operations on a daily basis with the provision of highly capable vehicles. And designers Seymour Powell, who are an absolutely incredible group who helped us design the cabin and finish it, and who have been actively engaged in the magical touches that you are seeing today. I hope what you've seen in the past few minutes has excited and inspired you. If it has, here are two things that you might like to do. First, we've created an incredible mobile app available to download from the Apple and Android stores for free. Just search Virgin Galactic. It has been specifically designed to bring the spaceship cabin and the whole astronaut experience to life from the comfort of your home. Second, you can sign up via the Virgin Galactic website to join our Spacefarer community, and in doing so, take your first small step to experiencing space for yourself. The team and I can't wait to welcome you here at Spaceport America one day and make your dreams a reality.
Wow, it's unreal.
It is very surreal, very quiet.
Amazing view. Wow.
What a view. Oh my goodness, the moon off the nose.
Good grief.
View is incredible. Welcome to the club, astronauts.
I like this club.